Hi, everyone, and welcome to episode 23 of the 20s Leadership Podcast. My name's Lawrence McClelland, as a lot of you guys will know, and this episode today is all about defining success for you. And I absolutely love all these topics that I do because I feel that a lot of them overlap with each other. However, they are all distinctive and relevant at certain times in our lives. Sometimes we hear things at a certain time because we're supposed to hear them. And I'm super excited to share this one with you today. I've got a lot of thoughts on it and I want to fire them at you and get you thinking about it because I want this to be the one thing that you listen to today that makes you think, that gives you a different perspective, and really makes you think about improving, becoming the best version of yourself that you can be. Now, defining success. What do I mean by defining success for you? Let me take a second to give you a bit of context. Now, think of where you are right now in your life, in your career, with your relationships, with any sort of hobbies or projects or goals that you're working towards. Now, out of 10, give yourself a rating of how successful you feel you are as a person. It's quite difficult to give yourself that higher rating because we instantly think we've done that, but we could have done more. It's just natural. It's an instinct that we have, albeit it does help us strive to improve, etc. a lot of the time, which is great. However, the point I'm trying to make to you just now is that you are way more successful than you think you are. Go and ask 3 people that you are very close with just now to tell you how successful they think that you are. Ask them out of 10, 10 being the highest. Compare it to the score you just thought of just now for yourself and give yourself a bit of perspective on that. Give yourself a bit more credit. I like to think of people close to me when I do this. So, who's close to me and why are they successful? This is something that we do quite a lot of the time because we compare ourselves, even though it's unjust because situations are always so much different or so very different. And it's great to feel that other people are successful around you because that means you're in good company almost. But the bad thing is that we sometimes don't, well, we never give ourselves enough credit when we think of these other people. It's one of these things that it knocks our confidence. It makes us feel like we should be doing more. And I'm going to be honest, and I'm super guilty of this. This is something that I really, really wish I was much better at, is having that confidence about your success. You know, modesty is good in tiny little doses, but when that modesty is coming across as not being confident, that's a very fine line. And, you know, we tend to do this whether it's with our boss or our colleagues. And if I'm looking at it from a third person angle, it's not an attractive trait. It's not an attractive trait to not think that you're as successful as you are. And it baffles me to think that this is almost our go-to, because we're scared of coming across as arrogant and ultimately not being liked. But self-worth is one of the most powerful things that we can tap into as individuals to make ourselves as great as we want to be, can be, and fulfill our potential. But put yourself in a situation where you were at work and think of someone that was maybe of that kind of characteristic and trait. They weren't giving themselves that much credit for being that successful. And think about how it made you feel. It might make you feel better slightly for a moment. But do you want to hang out with that person? Do you want to take inspiration from that person? And the simple answer is no, you're not. You're not going to take inspiration or want to hang out with them more because of this trait. And again, there's a fine line between being confident and arrogant. And confidence is amazing to surround yourself with. All these people that have this belief about what they're doing, what they're going to be, what they're working towards. And it can almost be infectious. So I challenge you today to find some people to surround yourself with that make you feel confident, that makes you feel okay feeling confident, and see the impact that that makes on you. Because it might be that these people might need you to be confident every once in a while to pick them up. And there is not a more satisfying feeling than helping serve others and helping improve others. That's why I do this. I do this for, it's my passion, but I do it for everyone else. I do it to improve others. I, in a selfish way, really want to help others become the best person that they can be, so that I get that surge of energy that I've helped them. And that's what I need you to do, guys. I need you to think that you're more successful than you are. I need you to think that you're going to be more successful and more successful and more successful the more that you work, the longer that you go on and working towards the goals that you have. So take a moment again to think about, some things that you've done really well in your entire life. It might be sport, it might be career, it might be school, it might be a project that you're working on. And like I said, give yourself more credit. Anytime you're thinking of a situation where it's moderately successful, give yourself more credit. Really hope you've enjoyed this episode, guys. It's quick, it's short, it's snappy, and that's how it's supposed to be. I hope it's going to make you take action today. I hope it's going to be this positive thing that you listen to today that's going to inspire you, that's going to invigorate you and motivate you to become the best version of yourself that you can be. If at any time you want to reach out to me and message me, I always appreciate the time taken to do that, and I will do my best to get back to you. If not, enjoy continuing listening, and I really hope that it has a positive impact. Take it easy, and we'll catch up soon.